On this trip, I'll finish my entire section hike of the New England Trails, 215 miles, and you'll see, it's child's play. Morning. Cold night last night. Got down to 24 degrees and currently is 24 degrees. Not quite as cold as last night's 22 degrees, but another cold one. My batteries suffered through the night in the cold, so I'm going to be conserving battery power, but I wanted to let you know that this is day 3 on the finale of the New England Trail section hike for me. And today I'm going to hike about 9+ miles to my car at Royalston Falls parking lot, and that will complete the entire 215-mile New England Trail for me. Today we are traversing section 18 of the net. We started at Grace Mountain Shelter and descended 3/10 of a mile past Mountain Brook and Winchester Road. From here we began to climb through the woods and then on Old Winchester Road. Leaving the dirt road behind, we turned back to the woods where we intersected and then followed an old woods road named Robbins Road. After missing my turn, I doubled back to the trail which headed north along Richardson Reservoir. On the east side of the reservoir, I followed a short side trail to a terrific view. From Richmond Road, we ascended an unnamed hill to around 1,300 feet where we were treated to open views along the power line. After lunch, we crossed Tully Brook and then proceeded straight up Mayo Hill at 1,388 feet. We followed another woods road, Kelton Road, through the Sand Tarn and around Bald Hill and White Hills to reach and cross Bliss Hill Road. The final push would bring us to Route 32 and the Royalston Falls parking lot. We're at the first road crossing here. It's only 3/10 of a mile since we left the shelter. All right, we are finally hitting section 18. This is the last section of the New England Trail that I have left to do. All right, we're road walking on Winchester Road. Not sure how far it is. I don't want to use my battery to look it up on the map. I'm in a survival mode with my phone. But so far, beautiful morning. It's warming up. It's almost freezing. Okay, after a short backtrack, through a couple blowdowns, of course, I missed the left-hand turn here that heads north off this road. Alright, we're going to take the short spur here to check out the vista of Big Swamp. One-tenth of a mile to this vista, but it's definitely worth it. You get a great view of the Big Swamp. We just crossed Winchester Road and we are heading back in the woods, but that sign up there says we're about 5.1 miles from Route 32, which is where Royalston Falls parking lot is. Well, I just don't think you could ask for a better place for a swing after hoofing it up this hill. Behind me are some power lines, but we got a great view of Mount Grace, where we just came from yesterday. I'll show you in a minute. So far, we're about, let's say, about 5 miles into our 9-mile day. So we're another 4 miles-ish up and down to get to the parking lot. This is such a great place. I'm in the sun. It's a beautiful bluebird sky. It's going to be lunch right here. Time for lunch. Looks like we're gonna cross Keelton Road, if you ask me. It looks like any other woods road we've been dealing with. Just back out on Keelton Road, and we're about headed for the Sand Tarn now. Let's check it out. Oh no! How do we get across this? All right, I literally don't have any choice here but to step in the water. There we go. My Garmin says 8.9 miles, but it's been wrong before. It's the only electronics I have that's still working, so I can't check on my phone how much further to go. That last map we saw said you had to follow a stone wall for a while, then you take a left. Well, I've been following that stone wall for a while, so I'm hoping that left-hand turn is coming up soon, and maybe it'll get me out to the road. I'm not sure what road, but maybe at that point I'll get a mile marker. Everything about the New England Trail and the mileage is screwed up, so you can't just take it for granted. Whatever you think you got on AllTrails or on their website is wrong. It's not really 215 miles. It's probably a lot more, because especially in Massachusetts, they've done a tremendous amount of rerouting to get it off private property and put it on public land. So mileage definitely will vary when you're hiking the New England Trail. Well, we've reached Bliss Road. Now we're road walking left. Still no indication as to how much further we need to go, but it did say how far we've come. Fortunately, I carry 4 batteries, and one of them had a little bit of juice left in it. This one's got 39%, which ought to be enough to make it to the car with me using battery conservation mode. We got off Bliss Road, and there was no sign how far to the next road. So it's still a mystery of how much further we have left to go, because everything else has died. Whew. I've been hoofing it. Keep thinking like Route 32 is almost here. I want to get there before my watch battery dies, my Garmin. Anyways, we're passing through a boulder grove, and I was tired. I'm excited to see Route 32, and just across the street is the parking lot. I'm almost there. There it is, the completion of my New England Trail section hike. Started in 2018 and finished in 2023. Almost 5 years to finish. And now, I'm gonna take it easy. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this type of content, and hopefully I'll see you out here in the next one.